Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Here we are, it is the end of the 2022-2023 season in League 1 with Grimsby Town, and we are not in a playoff spot. We have fallen like a brick down to 13th place, well out of the playoff spots, a good 7 points adrift. Our featured match today against Oldham Athletic is purely for pride to try and climb above that halfway point to finish in the top half of the table, which would be great for us, considering we were predicted to be relegated. And maybe we can spoil Oldham's chances of getting into the playoff spots. They are needing, things to go their way, and we're hoping we can stymie that. Really, get some pride, some good pride going into the 2023-2024 season. Some updates on our matches here that have been going on. Now, the reason why we felt like a brick is we could not win to save our life down the stretch. Way too many red circles. Way too many. Lost to Scunthorpe, although that did set a new gate record of 275,000 at the gate. We need a few more of those. Lost to Blackpool, lost to Birmingham. Look at all these red circles. Not good at all. You get some wins. Wins against Wycombe, Colchester, Swindon, all good results. But far too many bad results. Threw points away, threw away our chances going to the playoffs. But again, we were predicted to be relegated easily, and we're not. So let's be happy about that. We can also be happy about youth being served. Youngster Rodrigo Cunningham, who's come out of their academy with already a full gold star to his name, debuted in this match. Didn't play long enough to make an impact, but he's going to have an impact in the future. Already a full gold star with tons of potential. Easily the best product out of our youth program ever. If Alan Ambler turns out to be the next big thing, then maybe we can say he's the best since Alan Ambler. But right now, Cunningham is just... he's played a few matches with the U18s, but he's been staying with the senior squad and just being made available for the U18s. That's how much hope I have in him. He's going to be good for us. Already a decent value out of the gate. I'm going to be playing him a lot. Certainly in the preseason friendlies, and he's definitely going to see time off the bench in this match against Oldham. I want him to do well. Speaking of doing well, I mentioned earlier we were needing good results here. This 4-1 result was actually a fan day, and 4-1 at a fan day is pretty darn good. Good for raising our hopes for the future. But then we went, and did not so well. But thankfully we got 65-50 at the home closer, which we saw McEwen start, we saw Francis come off the bench, saw Quinn start, saw Eve start. So a lot of the old guard, people who might not be back next season. Also saw Ambler come off the bench, do decently for a kid, still 6'4", not the best. Ceylon with the late winner, as only Tolga Ceylon seems to do these days. Looking at the squad overall, it's been a decent season, all things considered. Robson is out with a concussion. Of course, we'll miss this game because, of course, why wouldn't he? Injuries to key players have been a recurring theme. And of course, Sean Scott got absolutely just destroyed, out with a hip injury. 3 months with a specialist. He's down to 7 weeks now, which is great. But he is our leading goal scorer. 13 goals and 5 assists for Sean Scott. Just a fantastic season. 7.08 average. So happy he came into his own this season. And with his running buddy Pilkington, 8 goals and 11 assists. For the guy who was not supposed to be the setup man, for him to pick up 11 assists and a 6.9 average is very good for Pilkington. His set-piece prowess has been quite good. 39 appearances across all competitions for us. Average rating, Sean Scott, Tolga Ceylon, they were cream of the crop this season, and you'd expect that out of Tolga Ceylon, and his contract is up this year. And I so want to get him from his parent club. Oh, if I could get Ceylon, that'd be fantastic. I'll be shedding a ton of salary when we lose the legs of Quinn and Eves. Brannigan's also asked to be transferred because I'm not playing him. He's finally got the hint. I want to get rid of him. Francis will be retiring. We'll drop his salary from the books. Parker, I'm going to try and get rid of in the offseason, drop his salary from the books. So we should be freeing up some space to start really bringing in good replacements. And I do have my eyes on quite a few. Got some more scouts here, or more scouting targets here on the old short list. By the name of David Cromie, an Irish right back for Sligo Rovers. He might be a good person to sit behind, or at least challenge Joseph Jones for that right back spot. Very interested in him. Still quite a few good ideas here. I tried to get Abraham Mejia from the Canadian national team in. Unfortunately, he failed his work permit test. So, no center back to replace Callum Connolly, who has fallen off a cliff. Look at this for Callum Connolly. This is just depressing. Connolly, apparently not cut out for this level. Just horrible. Ugh. Not good. Anyway, As I mentioned, Cunningham is clearly one of the best new gens to come out of our program in a while. There were others, because yes, the new gens has arrived. Yay! Hurrah! Let's see if we can go to youth movement here. All right, we have Rodrigo Cunningham. He stayed. Alex Ireland did not. Mark Wright did not. Jean-Luc Morin, even though he's Canadian, did not. James Preston did not. Anthony Briggs did not. Sean Wrigley did not. Tyke Warburton did not. Jermaine Bartlett did not. Joe Hadley, he stayed. Could be a good left back. He's more there to help the youth team. I'm not overly confident he'll be much of anything, but, maybe he hits his 2-star potential. Duncan Wyborn, no. Dan Long, no. Steve Muncaster, yes. Advanced Playmaker, we could always use one of those. Kind of full of that in the depth chart, but hey, we'll put him on the youth squad. We'll see what happens. Maybe something comes out of him. You never know. Rory Schofield, yes, he is purely a U18 signing. He's not going to make even the U21s. Does not have a future, but we'll at least get him some minutes. He can live the dream for that much. Gareth Hancock, no, and Melvin Francois, yes. We have a Quebecois goalkeeper in our system. Not too shabby. 4 silver. Has potential to hit 3 gold, and I would love him to hit 3 gold. That would be amazing if he could do that. And he is currently in the national pool. Oh, hang on a minute. Why is he not in the national pool? Scout him. Scout him! Thank you. He will be offered to the U20s. I doubt he'll be of any use to them, but, at least he'll be there. Speaking of the U20s, the groups have been drawn for the U20 World Cup. Oh, that's the Gold Cup. The Gold Cup groups has also been drawn, I should say. And we're in a group with Guatemala, Mexico, and Panama. That is not a bad draw. We could easily finish second or best third place team. That is not a bad draw at all for Canada. Very, very happy with that shook out. Costa Rica, Cuba, Honduras, and Suriname in Group B. That should be Costa Rica and Honduras, you'd think. And El Salvador, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, and USA. That should be Jamaica and USA, you would think. So that's actually pretty clear-cut favorites in all the groups. No real group of death. I guess A, maybe if Panama shows up to make some trouble. But, there's no real group of death here. Pretty even across the board. Favorites and non-favorites. So we should get out of that, which would be great. Would love some international success at the senior level. But as I was saying, at the youth level, oh yes, they are in Group F of the World Cup, and what a draw. Belgium, South Korea, Uruguay. Ugh. Nasty, nasty draw. That's not going to end well for anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we get out as one of the best third-place teams. I doubt it. But here are the full draws. Brazil, Nigeria, Sweden, and the US in Group A. Algeria, France, Saudi Arabia, and Wales in B. Australia, Jamaica, Paraguay, and Serbia in C. Colombia, Greece, Mexico, and South Africa in D. Czech Republic, Ivory Coast, Japan, and New Caledonia. Alright. In E, I think we can pretty much say they're not going to make it, but the only sure thing I can call out of this is that New Caledonia's U20s will not survive that group stage. And let's be honest, I don't think Canada's will either. But, hey, they made the World Cup, and that's pretty darn good for the U20s. I'm quite happy with that. The domestic front is not the only place we've seen new gens arrive. We've also seen new gens show up on the international front. There are some interesting ones, but most are garbage. Let's go down the line here. Bryce Whiteman, Marco Esposito, Ante Vukovic. Again, not much there. Melvin Francois, well, we know about him. He's probably not cut out for this level. Daniel Corazon, though, for the Whitecaps residency. He's got an upside. Hopefully he gets a career out of it. We've got Nicky Dodds coming to Rapids Academy. I really doubt anything's happening there. Going down the line here, we have Mike O'Neill from Whitecaps residency. He's still ticking along, looking okay. Arthur Pierre is now unattached, so his youth career is pretty much done as his main career. Jared Mohammed as a center back. We've got plenty of those, but never say no to another, especially with a decent upside. Hopefully he can improve on that half star to start. Will de Tomasis from FC Dallas Juniors. Still working away, still ticking away. We'll see if he actually manages to improve on that. James Carter, also from FC Dallas Juniors. Again, he's been in the U20s for a bit since he was 15. I'm not so sure about that. Jerry DiTullio from the Laredo Heat might be a good right side option for us if he can improve on this. And he's got to hit that first star. Let's be honest here. He's got to hit that first star. If he doesn't, that's a problem. Tyler Beatrice from the Crew Academy, though, that's going to be fun. If those black stars fill up, I'll be very, very happy with our D-mid prospects. But there's one D-mid prospect I do want to point out here as we go down the line here. Is there anything else worth pointing out? I don't think so in this crop of new gens. No. No. Oh, Tyler Melvin looking okay from Ventura County Fusion. Could be interesting. I don't think there's anything major else to point out. No. Jovo Zivkovic from the Timbers Academy is the closest thing we've got to a next-gen striker, but not holding my breath for that one. What I am holding my breath for is an American who has agreed to play for Canada. Jason Dawson has been in Vancouver for 5 years. He has now got his Canadian citizenship. He is a very good-looking D-mid and central midfielder, holding midfielder. And when I called him up for a friendly, he went and tore a groin muscle. So I'm hoping he is fully fit and ready to go for Gold Cup because I want to cap tie him immediately. He already accepted the friendly call-up. I'm hoping he accepts the Gold Cup call-up and we can get him cap tied to Canada. And at 24, that's going to solve our D-mid question and indeed our holding midfield question for years. Very happy with him agreeing to play for the red and white. Allez les rouges! Alright, that's the state of the international front. Let's get back to the domestics. And let's get on to today's featured match against Oldham. They have no injuries, no suspensions. We're probably going to get our butts handed to us. Robson's still out with that concussion, which means we got to play Phil Coates. Not what I wanted to do, but such is life. Cunningham on the bench. Looks pretty good in the 5-4-1. Let's see if we can stymie Oldham's attempts at going to the playoffs. Again, it is an outstanding achievement that we avoided relegation. And I dare say we will be doing so again next year. Assuming I'm still with the team, of course. You never know. I keep holding out hope that some bigger club will go, hey, that crazy Canadian can keep doomed clubs above the red line. Let's give him a shot at a higher league. Goodness knows I've coached at Wales, 2 levels of England, Ukraine, Northern Ireland, Norway. I gotta go with something. And 2 national teams, Nigeria and Canada. And I may, have slightly tanked the Nigerian program. And the Canadian program isn't doing too well under me. My point is this. It could still happen. Meanwhile, Grimsby in their reds, Oldham in blue and white. Hoping we could hold the fort here. A solid result to end the year. 2 shots already for Oldham, 99% possession. That's not good. As long as we keep them frustrated, I'm cool with that. Jones now with a throw. It's into the middle, and Ainley will grab it. Ainley hasn't had the best season. Certainly hasn't been the best pickup for me, but that's okay. Hasn't been the worst either. There have been much worse pickups than Callum Ainley. He's just not cut up for this level, I don't think. Hopefully this experience will serve him well in League 2. Oh, tried there. Ainley tried to prove me wrong. He must have heard me. He must have heard me whining. Oh, Callum Ainley. Day. Piers. That's going to be a corner. Good standing in front of the ball there. Strong work. Phillip now in the corner. Raises it up. Headed away by Grant. Alex Grant still doing his job. I was worried he would fall off. He's still a solid 3-star. He is still very much worthy of staying on this team. Total Salem, some good defensive work there off the line. And Ian Higgins, our keeper of the future. He asked for more time, and he has not disappointed. He has not disappointed. Meanwhile, Tola Ceylon goes back to Jones. Long ball. Oh, it's tipped forward. Ceylon! Oh, Pilkington! Pilkington! You'd put money on Pilkington or Ceylon in that case to bury it. 2 golden chances. The game only counts it as 1. Both on target. Both not in the back of the net. Not good, not good, not good. That should have really been 1-0. Keep going, guys. We can do this. If we can catch them on the break like that, we will get our goal. Get that goal, I'll be very, very happy. Alright, opposition. Some guy named Junior something? Oh no, he subbed off. Cool. We cool. Wow. 4-1-3-2. They have really fallen back, haven't they? Alright, let's do that. And let's keep an eye on this George Pierce fella coming off the bench. Also, because I'm a jerk, let's try and take out Smalley's ankles. Again, I'm a jerk. I don't deny it. My best striker got put out for 3 months. I feel the need to exact some revenge. Not necessarily against Oldham, but against anybody, really. Pilkington. Oh, free kick. This is Pilkington's area of expertise. Into the wall. Great expertise on display there, Pilkington. Strong work as always. Up. Trying to find Hickford, who'd stayed forward on that set piece. Now he'll retreat. Brimmer. And Ainley. This is still a good spell of possession to open the half here. Hickford looks long. Tried to find the run of Pilkington. No such luck. Rowe. Pierce. This is now Oldham going the other way. 5 at the back meet Piers, and that shot is... Oh, Higgins went down to save that. I don't know why you did that. That looked like it was going out for a goal kick. But, hey, you're the keeper of the future. I'm just the manager pressing the buttons. So, there you be. Good job by Brimmer, though. The Maltese international making the tackle. Pilkington, short free kick, in a manner of speaking. Tolga Ceylon. Coates hasn't had a bad game, actually. 6'8", pretty good for his standards. DeMaio. Pilkington. See the turn? Nope, goes out wide to Jones. Good possession here, DeMaio. Pilkington. Ceylon. Ainley. It's just possession here. It's trying to frustrate Oldham. Would like to see a shot, though. Ainley. DeMaio. Gives it away. I wanted to see that shot. You all heard me say it. Pickford's header over the top. Goes past McAteer, and Pilkington pounces! How many chances do you need, Pilkington? Oh, 2 glorious one-on-one chances. Nobody but Pilkington and the keeper. Can't bury it. Ceylon, much like the first attempt, with a follow-up that is also saved. Pilkington, you're money from there. You're usually money. Can't find his finish. What a time to go cold. Chances are being handed to him on a silver platter. Not necessarily because of passes that we're making, but by gaffes that Oldham are making. Pilkington cannot bury him. Good header by Hickford. And Ceylon follows up to clear, only as far as Rowe. Pierce, blocked. Ceylon clears again. No such luck for Pilkington on the freebie. But even if he did get it, he'd probably scuff the damn thing. Alright, well, I think this is where we bring on our kid of the future here. Rio Cunningham. Let's bring him on for... Let's bring him on for Brimmer. So he's not completely culpable in case things go totally sideways. I also want to bring on Quinn. In fact, I do want to I'll bring on Quinn at the 70th. We're still having trouble. Smalley is injured. Or he's being replaced. Might have just been a normal sub. Cunningham now in his second senior appearance for the club. I don't think he's appeared at home yet. That Birmingham match was away, if I recall. Alright, and Quinn and Brannigan. Alright, guys, you're the old guard. Make it happen. Make it happen. There's the free kick. Pilkington won't be there to take it, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go into counter mode here. 9 minutes left, why not? Cunningham's getting a 6-7 right now. It's pretty good for the kid. Come on, guys, keep that line up. Jones to Brannigan, not quite. Pierce, cleared by DeMaio. DeMaio and Knowles in a foot race here. Knowles is closed down by 2 red jerseys. Gets the ball inside to Arter. Pierce. Distance. Oh my goodness me. Wow. A miracle strike. Well, here's what I think about that. Go get it, boys. Glad I brought on fresh attackers. Well, now those 2 missed chances from Hickford. Or not Hickford, Pilkington. Boy, I knew we needed them. 2 golden chances, and of all the times for Pilkington to choke. He's never going to get an easier shot at it. Brannigan's corner. Cunningham off the bar! Cunningham nearly with his first senior goal. And what a time forward it would have been. Stoppage time equalizer. Quinn, nowhere close. Doesn't matter whether it's a cross or a shot. Nowhere close. Oldham will probably kill the game off here. Oh, Ian does well to barge into row, but advantage is played. Can't fault Cunningham's effort there, trying to get the equalizer. He's going to be good for us. He's going to be good. Ainley, DeMaio, Brannigan, Coates, Ainley. This is a decent possession, but we need to be attacking. DeMaio, Quinn, yes! Jonathan Quinn! One last goal. That might be his last goal as a Mariner. And a fine time to get it. He does from distance what Pilkington couldn't do from close. Quinn shows you how it's done right in the corner. 1-1. Now, is there still time left? Nope, that's it. It ends at Boundary Park. Pilkington will indeed be upset that he did not win this game for us. Because he buries those, it's over. Still, a 1-1 draw is pretty good. He did avoid defeat, which was nice. And yes, it does. Spite Oldham. They will not get a playoff spot out of it. So mission accomplished there. Sadly, we do fall to 14th on 63 points. So we do stay in the bottom half of the table, but we are still well clear of relegation. 45 to 63, 18 points clear of relegation. A very, very nice day at the office. And by day, I mean season. So that's the 2022-2023 season all wrapped up. Next time on Mr. Unemployable, we will summarize who's going up, who's going down, who's staying, who's leaving, who's coming, who's going, all the ins and outs as we end this season and prepare for the next. And who knows? Maybe I get a job offer from a bigger club. Maybe I find an offer from a bigger club. Who knows? Who can say? But we'll find out next time on Mr. Unemployable. My name is Rituro. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, comment, tell all your friends about these videos being hosted on YouTube, and don't forget, you can always join us live in twitch.tv/Rituro. Join Twitch chat, where people like Flag Dude call it 46 points to avoid relegation. Good job, Flag Dude. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.